Hey guys, it's Fraser again from Zen Audio. Today I'm here with our new Zen Power9. This has got the Bronco bracket on it already. This is how it ships. This is how you'll receive it. Quite a compact, dense amp. It's basically 3-in-1. That's why people like it. This is literally all you need to do a full system upgrade in the Bronco. So today we're going to be mounting it up and showing you how to plug the harness in as well. So this is the plug and play harness. Goes straight into your factory loom. No wires cut. And yeah, it all goes on the factory location. So let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm up in the back of the Bronco. We're going to start by removing the amp. To do that, you're going to need an 8mm socket for the 4 bolts. We've already got a couple out. And that's basically it, really. You just take the bolts out. You're going to need a Allen key set for our bolts to bolt it back up. So there'll be 3 bolts in the kit. So we'll start off by unbolting it. Okay, and now it's going to have 3 plugs. They all are just squeezed from the top and unplugged. That's your data cable or your A2B cable, your speaker plug here, and then your power plug. There's the factory amp out. You can set that aside. You don't need that anymore. And then here is the Zen Power9. So we're going to have to mount it upside down in this application just because of where the plugs are at. But it's going to fit right where the factory amp went on that bracket. You're only going to use 3 mounting points. And the best way to do it is to get them in loosely first. And it's very tight here. So get them in loosely on each corner and then come back and tighten them up once they're all in, because it is really tricky. Okay. Okay, and then you can just come back and tighten them all down. And if you got the right bit, you can obviously do this with a drill as well. I'm trying to do it with the tools that most people have on hand. Okay, so now that that's on there, make sure it's nice and firm. We're going to install the harness. So this is your harness here. These pink wires are for your subwoofer. So you're going to have 2 pairs, right? And this is so that it's nice and easy to wire up a dual voice call sub if you have one. These are connected up internally. So you got your pinks and your pink and silvers. You can run them straight into the box here on the sub, which is what we've done on our install. We've literally just got the wires coming straight across here and into the back. Straight through the back of it and into the sub, into each voice call. For the plug and play harness side of things and the speaker side of things, it's really, really simple. You've got all your plugs here. So speaker plug should plug in straight into your factory plug. The power plug goes straight in here. And then this is your main speaker plug. And that, make sure these tabs are out. That's how you know it's ready to go. So if you need to, it'll probably come shipped like this. You press this button down, pull the lever, tabs pop out. Ready to go. Plug him in, tabs facing upwards. Press the button and get him installed in there. And it can be tricky. Okay, so once that's in firmly, the next step is we want to get these are your ACM channels. So these are the speakers coming from the front of the car, which is optional. If you want more power, you run your ACM harness. If you don't want to do it, you can leave them unplugged. That's fine. These are just outputs. So join them up, yellow to yellow, the white and red to white, and then your brown and blue to the purple. The orange and the black is not used. And then that's it. Your A2B plug plugs in your A2B pigtail off the main harness, which looks like this plug here. And then you come at the back of the amp here and make sure you connect up your USB cable. And then you got your A2B CAN plug, which comes off the main harness. Okay, and then we're just going to plug our A2B and CAN cable in the back of the amp here. It can be pretty tight. Should squeeze in there and clip in. And tuck him under there like that. Looks all nice. Remember your USB in there. And then we've got our power and ground that need to come in the front jacks here. Okay, so we're going to run our power and our ground. The power you will already have run from the battery. So here it is, here. And then your ground, we're going to install this right now. It basically just goes behind this part here and down here. And then you want to put it on this ground point here. This is a factory ground point. You want to put it in front of the bolt. So you want to take the bolt off using an 8mm socket. Okay, and we'll put the bolt back on with ours on there. Okay, great. And then you want to make note there's a positive and a negative on the amp. If you get this wrong, it won't turn on. So we want to do the positive first. Make sure your grub screws are loose as well. And that should just go straight in there. If you've got ferrules, great, put them on there. If not, it's okay, it'll be fine. Put that in there. Make sure you get all the strands in there. And this is why a ferrule is handy, but most people won't have them on hand, so we'll do it without it. Okay, so that's in there. Do your screw up. Make sure that's nice and firm. And then now we're going to do the ground. Same thing, make sure your ferrule's loose before you try and put it in there. Get all your strands nice. And push that in. And then do it up. And that's it. You got your amp mounted, wired up. Right now, we probably want to test for some audio. And that's it. Okay, so now you got your install done. If you have any questions, any problems, we have a full-time tech support team on the phone, so feel free to reach out, give us a call, or check out some more content on our YouTube or Facebook. Thanks.